What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Devin Haney, George Kambosos. Get this. Devin Haney took to social media with this at George Kambosos. He said, "Yo, at George Kambosos, we making this fight happen or what? I'm agreeing to all your terms, whether it's the vaccine or the travel. It's starting to look like some ducking going on." At Eddie Hearn. Let me counterpunch. I seen this coming. If you guys remember my last video concerning Devin Haney and George Kambosos, I told you guys that George Kambosos is acting the way he is right now because he has options. Okay, that's how anybody with options acts. Okay. See, first of all, he has Vasyl Lomachenko, right? Vasyl Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez is out, okay? He's out. He's ran off. They're in Denieville, okay? But he has Lomachenko, which is still an adequate force in that particular division, okay? He's the former unified champion. Devin Haney is the single guy. He's like the Deontay Wilder of the WBC at this point. Right? He's just not respected as that. Then you have Ryan Garcia. See, you have to remember him. Ryan Garcia is also another option that Devin Haney or George Kambosos can choose instead of Devin Haney. Okay? So I think at the end of the day, I feel that George Kambosos is weighing his options. He's waiting to see what Ryan Garcia does. He's waiting to see what type of performance he does. And he's also waiting to see, let's be real, on how much money Golden Boy has to offer for a particular fight as well. See, if you're sitting there in a position like George Kambosos, you're not going to just take that fight with Devin Haney before knowing every possible outcome. Okay? He knows. You know what I mean? He knows that, and he's been counseled that too. Like, no, you gotta wait, bloody wait, right? Because Devin Haney has won his fight. Lomachenko has won this fight. Sure, they're up for it, but it's not a guaranteed, okay? And they're waiting for Ryan Garcia. So that's that in a nutshell. And I would remind people that it's not a good idea for Eddie Hearn to bring up the Middle East at all, because George Kambosos is in a position where he can turn into straight Devo, okay? He can turn into a straight Devo, all right? Because if he wants it in Australia, and he's mentioned Australia, the last thing you want to do is mention Middle East. I know Eddie Hearn, fast Eddie Hearn, Earn with Hearn. That particular guy, he is good with persuading people with the sweet tongue, with the persuasiveness and all that. But when a person says that, hey, we want to have this fight back home does not mean somewhere else. Okay, so, him mentioning, hey, it's a multi-million-dollar deal, I don't think they care about that as much because they're investing in the idea of making a good lump sum of money returning home. See, if you can make $5 to $6 million returning to your home country and being cheered by the people that you left, right, to show that you will be great. Now you come back to show them that I am great because I got all these people with me and I brought this champion and I am the champ. Look, you can't beat, that's priceless. Okay? That is a priceless situation. And I don't think they will fall for that Middle East choice at all. So that leaves Vasyl Lomachenko and Bob Arum, and who knows what they're brewing up. Nobody really knows that. Nobody knows that. And Oscar De La Hoya, he's only going to try to outbid Bob Arum. He's going to see what Bob Arum's bid is, and he's trying to outbid him. I don't know about Eddie Hearn. But if Eddie Hearn keeps pushing the Middle East narrative, there might not be an opportunity for Devin Haney to unify with George Kambosos. So I think this is what's happening, and they're starting to understand, Team Haney. They're starting to see, like, hey, George Kambosos is acting kind of funny, okay? And his money ain't funny, and the change ain't strange. The whole thing is he wants to go home because he knows the position that he's in. So I think when he's saying agreeing to all the terms and all that, they need to understand. I think the main factor is home team advantage and the money. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Devin Haney calling out George Kambosos of being a ducker. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.